a tad late. This is going to be, well, 9:30 on a Thursday morning is going to be my new time frame for my weekly crafting session. But of course, I had a little bit of a hiccup this morning, and I'll actually tell you why. So please come in, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. My name is Donna Gray, and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. I sell all things to do with paper crafting. We sell cards, stamps, cardstock, stamps, inks, ribbons, embellishments, pattern paper, absolutely anything your heart desires. So please jump on, say hello. Please make sure that if this is the first time you're watching, please make sure you say hello and let me know where you're watching from, because it's really, really awesome to be able to chat with some crafty people. Hey, Karen, how are you going? So I wanted to do a quick card with you this morning, but I wanted to explain to you why I'm not here at 9:30 like I should have been. So anyway, I decided that due to the fact that COVID cases are getting a little bit out of control once again, that I thought that I would save my mum and dad the trouble of actually going to the supermarket, because my mum and dad are in their 70s, in their late 70s, and my mum's a diabetic, my dad's an asthmatic. So they've been vaccinated, doubly vaccinated, but they haven't actually had their booster yet. I've actually had mine, but they're actually getting theirs, I think, in 2 weeks' time, something like that. But anyway, so to cut a long story short, I rang them up last night and said, how about I do your shopping for you online, because they were going to come to town tomorrow anyway and do their shopping. And I said, I don't want you going to supermarkets. I want you to stay out of the supermarkets. I will do your shopping for you online and get it delivered to my home. Yep, that will be fine. So then, of course, when I jumped on to do the online shopping, it said that there was no deliveries left in the morning section. So I thought, okay, I'll do a direct to the boot shopping. And I thought, we can go and do it tomorrow morning. We can go and pick it up. You just pull up to the supermarket, flip your boot open, and they pack it all in and put your boot down, and you just drive away. So it's no contact, and a great way to do your shopping. So, of course, I've got groceries that are getting delivered to my house this afternoon, because that's my weekly shopping. But somehow in the mix-up, I actually got their shopping direct to boot this morning instead of tomorrow morning. So I get a text message saying that your order is going to be ready between 8 and 9 o'clock. And I'm like, why would my order be getting ready? Because it's supposed to be coming like after midday. Like, why would my groceries be coming? And then it dawned on me. I was like, oh my God, exactly, Susan. The whole country has gone bonkers. Totally true. So then I was like, oh, so now I'm going to have to go and pick the groceries up. So I had great ambitions of being here at 9:30. And anyway, I'm here and we're going to do a little bit of crafting. So, of course, you all know that our brand new catalog, our mini catalog, and our celebration has started. So it's no better time to shop or to shop or to join during our celebration. So for every $90 that you spend, you get to earn a free celebration item, or for every $180 you spend, you can either earn 2 celebration level 1s or 1 level 2 item, which I showed you a level 2 item yesterday, which was the designer series paper and the friendly hello stamp set. So that's a level 2 item. And I also showed you yesterday the stamp set that was all the sentiments. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, I showed you that yesterday. That's another level 2 item. So I'm going to show you a really fun stamp set that we have in our mini catalogue today. And I'll just, as you can see, I've got the catalogues there. So they're our new catalogues. If you don't have your catalogue, if you're a customer of mine, you would have got one sent out. If you haven't received one, or you would actually like one sent out to you, please make sure you click on, sorry, my camera's a little bit crooked there. Please make sure you click on the catalogue mailing list sign up link in the description of this video. So sorry, I some reason my webcam had moved. So hello and welcome. I've got quite a few of you jumping on. So as I said, if you want to get your hands on the mini catalogue, please make sure you reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to pop one in the post if you don't already work with the Demonstrator. So just a few things that I've got going on. I've got my monthly Stamps Club this month, and it's a brand new set out of the mini catalogue. It is called Ranuncula's Romance. Now, for $50, you can get the stamp set, the card kit, and a video tutorial, all for $50 delivered to your doorstep, that you can use your own inks and your own tools to craft and make the cards. So I designed 3 cards. You make 2 of each. And you can also upgrade if you wanted to get the bundle. You can also upgrade and get the upgrade for $100. You can get the dies and the stamp set plus the kit plus the video tutorial. The description below this video on YouTube or in the description of the video on Facebook, you will see monthly Stamps Club and you will see a link below it. If you want to join my Stamps Club, by all means, it's a great way to get yourself crafting every month, and it's a great way to collect some things in your craft stash. The other thing I have happening is Janine said that she's had her surgery cancelled due to exposure to COVID. So have you been exposed to COVID, Jan? Yeah, it's honestly, I think the way it is and the way it's breaking out, I think nearly everybody's going to get it. I'm just staying at home. I'm just staying away from everyone. So Paper Pumpkin Hope Box Zoom Craft Party. The link is in the description of this video. If you want to join, I've got registrations open until the 10th. And what is today? Today is about the 6th, is it correct? 6th or 7th, I don't know what day it is, but registrations are open until the 10th. So it costs $50 to attend my Zoom craft party. For that $50, you will get the Hope Box Paper Pumpkin Kit. You will get a roll of the gold shimmer ribbon, and you will also get access to the 2-hour Zoom craft party, and it's a great way of hanging out with other crafty people. Hello, Jazzle Dazzle Craft. Hello, Janice. How are you going? So if you wanted to join that, this is open for Australian residents only. Please make sure that you click on the link in the Show More box below to register. So my 2-day craft retreat I'm holding in March. As you know, 12th and 13th of March, you can get a retreat in a box or you can attend the retreat in person. So thank you, Susan. Susan's saying thumbs up, people. Please make sure that when you come on and you give me the thumbs up if you like what I do, because that actually helps get my videos seen. YouTube loves it. Facebook loves it. So share the emojis around, which would be really, really awesome. So if you're looking, the thumbs up button on YouTube is just down below the video. You will see the thumbs up. It'll say like and a thumbs up. So you can do that, or on Facebook you can like, you can love, you can share, you can do many, many things. So if you like and share my video, then if you live in Australia, you can go into a drawing to win free stamps. So please make sure you like and share, and type into the comment that you've shared, because sometimes I don't get notifications. If we're not friends on Facebook, I won't know that you've shared. So please make sure you share and tell me where you're from. So type shared and the state that you live in. So the 2-day craft retreat is $190 if you're attending in person. For that, you get a $150 goodie bag, and I'm talking $150 worth of Stampin' Up products. You're going to get the Honeybee, and I'm hoping that it's going to be available in time, the Honeybee Home stamp set and dies, and you'll also get the 3D Hive embossing folder. You will get some designer series paper, a roll of ribbon, and some embellishments, cardstock to make everything. So everything in your goodie bag will be what you will need to be able to create the 8 make and take projects that I have in my retreat. If you want it delivered to your doorstep, it costs you an extra $20 to get it delivered to your doorstep, and that just covers the postage. So so if you're interested in having a great crafty time, it comes with PDF instructions, photos of the projects. If you're in person, there will be projects on each table so that you will be able to look and feel the project. It's a little bit harder when it's a retreat in a box, but there will be photos of the inside and the fronts of the cards and things that I make. So registration is closing on the 20th of January for my 2-day craft retreat. So if you haven't already registered, please make sure you click on the registration. You'll find that in the information in the Show More box below and in the description of the video. Please make sure you registered if you're attending the retreat, because it all goes onto a list so that I can communicate with you all. And of course, with Celebration brings a brand new joining special. So if you've been thinking about getting a discount off your products, then now is the time to join. So for the month of January and February this year, so that's January, February 2022, we are giving away 2 free stamp sets on top of your $235 worth of product that you choose, and you still only pay $169. So $169 is the regular cost of the starter kit, but you normally only get $235 worth of product. They're actually having 2 free stamp sets, and they can be out of the annual catalog or out of the mini catalog. So anything that is available through our online store at the moment, you can choose. You can select your 2 free stamp sets out of whatever we have available. So it's all about being a part of a crafty community. It's really, really great. It's your first like on YouTube today. Well, thank you, Kayleen. You did thumbs up on the way in, Janice. Well, that's great. Thank you. So welcome. Look at all of the people that we have. So Jeanne said that one of her visitors had it, and you're fine. You get a negative PCR test on Thursday to get rescheduled. Okay, well, I'm fingers crossed everything works for you, Jeanne, so that you can actually get your surgery done. There's nothing worse than waiting on surgery and then having something like that happen. Yeah, so all right, so as I said, if you want to get a discount, you want to be a part of a crafty community, please think about joining. If you want to contact me, my phone number is always up here. It's always in the description down below. If you wanted to contact me and ask me some questions about joining, then by all means, please feel free to message me. I'm more than happy to help. As part of my team, you get the Global Creative Tutorial Bundle for free. So some of the perks of being a part of my team is that I inspire my team to keep using their products. I inspire my team to make sure that they're crafting with their products and that their products aren't gathering dust on the shelf. So they get access to my Stamps Club videos. They get that for free. They also get the Global Creative Tutorial Bundle each month. They get that for free. If you are not part of my team, the Global Creative Tutorial Bundle is $22 per month. And this one is the Heart and Home Suite. So we have 12 PDF tutorials, 12 videos of 12 top demos around the world. So it is a great way that if you have the Heart and Home Suite, or you're thinking about buying the Heart and Home Suite for $22, you will get 12 projects that you can make straight away with your Heart and Home Suite. So if you're interested in that, please make sure you click on the link in the information. So the Oceanfront stamp set is the stamp set that I'm going to use this morning. And I'm just going to do one quick card, because these ocean scene stamps are fantastic for creating some beautiful scenes. And I could imagine that if you had, say, the lighthouse stamp set that we have, the sailing home stamp set that we have, there's quite a few that we have that would be really, really nice to go with this Oceanfront scene stamp set. So it has no sentiment, so you can mix and match with any sentiment that you might like. It is on page 39 of our catalogue, so you can see here we've got great images. You could use these images on many other projects as well. You could use these as just a splash background to create a nice soft background. You could use the foliage for lots of different things. So you could create some really, really fun things with this scene stamp set. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of our basic white, and I'm going to cut that down because it's actually bigger than what I need it to be. So I'm going to cut that down a little bit. So I need it 1/8 of an inch smaller. There and there. Okay. So now, of course, it's a photopolymer stamp set. So because it's a photopolymer stamp set, it is clear, so you'll be able to see through where you're stamping, which is really, really good. I'm just going to pop that in there. Okay, so we have a couple of different things here. So we've got this one here that we can use, and I'm going to grab some blocks to mount these on. on there will fit on there. Now, they're really, really solid stamps. So one of the hints with solid stamps is to make sure that you that one fit on there. I think it will. To make sure that you ink up. No, it won't fit on there. I'm going to need a bigger pot. Make sure that you ink them up really, really well. But also massaging your ink down into your ink block, your ink pads will really help you get a really nice look. So we've got, oh, they're so sticky because they're so new. Got that piece there. We've got some rocks and things, so we'll mount those up because I don't know what I'm going to use. I'm just winging it at the moment. I've just got the stamp set out and I'm just going to go for it. Okay, so that one there. There's another rock. So tell me some colour combinations of what you think I should use. So I want you to have a little bit of input into what we do here today. Tell me some colour combinations of what you think I should use for the water and what you would typically get out in your stash to create these gorgeous cards. So when it comes to an ocean scene, what are the colours? Do you go for greens? Do you go for blues? What are the actual colours that you would choose when it comes to stamping an ocean scene? Hey Kay, how you going? Okay. Hey Matthew, how you going? Karen, you're on here too this morning. I did send you a text message this morning, Karen. Just wondering whether you got my text message. Balmy Blue and Bermuda Bay. Okay, so we could probably do that. Balmy Blue and Bermuda Bay. Okay, so we've got all of that out and ready to go. What other colour combinations? So we've got Jeanne said Balmy Blue and Bermuda Bay. Balmy Blue, Bermuda Bay, Coastal Cabana. Coastal Cabana. Oh, look at those. I would do a sunrise, sunset sky in green, blue for the ocean. Hey Linda, how you going? Thanks for joining. Make sure you share my video over onto Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, you can hit the share button down below and just hit Facebook and it will actually share it back to your Facebook page. Oh yeah, no worries, Karen, all good. Glad I'm back again, Gay. All right, so we have these ones here. You were thinking sunset in pinks and orange, reds and yellows. All right. Okay, so seeing as we have Bermuda Bay, Coastal Cabana. All right, so we might, I'm going to use my Pierce mat. There's my Pierce mat there. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So I'm going to, with my, I'm very well, Linda. Okay, that, and that. All right. So I might just grab a scrap piece of paper to be able to stamp on. Okay. So we might do Bermuda Bay up the top. So we'll do this one here in Bermuda Bay. Now I'm going to massage my ink pads because massaging your ink pads and pushing the ink down into your ink pads, it guarantees you that you're going to get a much nicer stamped image rather than it being too inky. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And I'm also going to do that one. So you can use the back of a spoon, you can use a bone folder, but all it does, because our ink pads are actually designed to when they store the ink, It's designed to for the ink to actually come to the top of your ink pad. So I find that it's better if you massage your ink down into there. So I'm going to do that one there, which is Bermuda Bay. Ooh, look at that. Okay, now without cleaning, because it's not really that bad, I'm going to do this one just over the top a little bit, like that. Okay, now this one here is a really nice water scene. So we're going to do our balmy blue. And I actually want to do a little bit of Night of Navy because I want the water to look a little bit darker. So I'm just going to grab that and I'm going to grab a sponge dauber. If I can find a blue one. Doesn't matter, I'll do that one there. Okay, so I'm just going to, I'm going to ink up again with Balmy Blue, but I'm also going to use some of the Night of Navy. And I just want to do some Night of Navy just along there because I want it to look deeper water out further, okay? And I'm just going to line that up right there like that. Yes, Linda, I've got quite a few cards and they're all sitting in the door of my car. Darker further away, yes. They're all, I probably should have done the card the other way. I'm going to turn that over. I should have done that up there. Okay, let's start again. All right, let's go the darker color here. Okay, so we'll do Bermuda Bay here like this. Start again. There's always two sides of a card, isn't there? Bit of cardstock. And then we'll do the lighter color up the top. So Coastal Cabana up the top. I might do it that way. That looks nice. Okay. Now we're going to do the blue again, like we did. So we're going to do Balmy Blue. And then I'm going to take my sponge dauber with my Night of Navy and pop some blue along there. That's going to look a bit better. And I just used the wrong one. So we'll use this one. Maybe I should just start again. It's okay. We'll just do this over the top. Look at that. No problem whatsoever. All good. So we've got beautiful water. We've got the beautiful sky happening. And this one here I need to clean now. And now I can't even find my clean. Oh, there it is. The car is looking at them, Linda. Yeah, well, what actually happens is I have a really long driveway. So because I have a really long driveway, I actually I drive down and I collect the postage on like my way out somewhere. And then of course, when I get to where I'm going, I look at my cards and things, and then I put them in the side of my door, and I think I'll get them out when I get home. Yeah, and that just doesn't seem to happen. But anyway, all right. So I'm going to do that one in crumb cake. And I'm also going to use a sponge dauber because I want to use a little bit of soft suede, I think. So this is actually like a bit like the bank, but I want to do a little bit extra. Can you see where it looks darker there? You can see on the stamp that it looks darker. I'm going to use a little bit of soft suede just to make that look even darker again. Just to add a little bit more. Okay. And then I'm going to go like that. Okay. So we have a really, really nice looking scene, and I'm going to turn that around, stamp off, and add a little bit more there. And turn it around, stamp off, and add a little bit more. So we've got a really nice sandy scene there. All right, so now with these gorgeous little pieces, I'm actually going to do that in, I think, early espresso. Yes. Okay, so we're going to do some of this little beachy grass in early espresso. And then, of course, we've got the other one as well. So I might do that just in soft suede, and I might do that here. And no, I'm going to just leave it like that. That looks cute. Okay, so then, of course, where we've got the sand here, we can make it look quite sandy by adding some little sandy splotches. Now, can you see there that we have absolutely a gorgeous, beautiful beach scene straight away just by using our stamps? All right, so with that, then I think what I might do is see if I've got, what have I got? I just grab a layer for in behind, and I'm thinking we'll do a bit of a test here. Do we want to do Bermuda Bay in behind, or do we want to do Coastal Cabana in behind? Or do we want to do, I would probably do it if I, there, Night of Navy in behind. Okay, so your choice, Night of Navy, Coastal Cabana, or our Bermuda Bay. It looks like the moon's shining at the top right. Karen says Coastal Cabana. Matthew says Bermuda Bay. Sue says Night of Navy. We've got 2 for Coastal Cabana, 2 for Bermuda Bay. Two for Night of Navy. So we're even at the moment. So hard to choose. Bermuda Bay says Bree. Night of Navy. We're so indecisive. Bermuda Bay. Well, there's mostly Bermuda Bay now. Bermuda Bay's ahead. Night of Navy's now caught up. Night of Navy's taken over. Bermuda Bay's even again. Next one's it. They all look so pretty. Pretty. You're making me have 3? Well, you know what? Okay. Bree, that's not a bad idea. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut this down a little bit further. Okay. So let's cut this down 1/8 of an inch further. So that's 3.5 by, we'll take it off there, 3.5 by 5 1/4. Okay. So you ready for this? 3.5 by 5 1/4. I'm going to do this 3.5 by 5.25 there, that 5, 5 and that. I'm going to do, I want to do that. No, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, 3.5 by 5.25. So that will be 3 3/4 by 5.5. What do you think? We'll do this, this, and we'll do a Night of Navy base. What do you think? Why not? Because we can. And a Night of Navy base. All right. So I actually think I want to accentuate the fact that we've got quite a few different layers here. You love it? Well, when we can't decide, why not have all three? Matthew's saying yes. Kayleen's saying yes. Linda's saying nice. Why not? That. And that. And then to accentuate it, I think I'm going to pop up each layer so that we can see how good it looks. Okay, so I'm just going to hover above there so I can get that nice border all the way around, which we have. Pop it there. And then we'll pop that one up again. That. I need some more dimensionals. And we'll pop that one up onto the Bermuda Bay. So you can see here I'm going in the beautiful greenish tones. Okay, so let's hover over the top of that one. Get that one sorted. So like that. And then onto our Night of Navy base. How cute is that? No, it hasn't bled through the paper. I actually inked up and then I changed my mind, Matthew, and I flipped it over and changed the way I did it. All right, so I'm now going to glue that directly straight down on the front. That's actually quite nice. I like that look. Okay. And then, of course, we need to have a sentiment that we can pop on here. And I think I'm going to use another new set. Let your dreams set sail. So how about what we do is we grab that. Let your dreams set sail. So this is another brand new set that we have that's coming, that's in our new catalogue. Let's set sail. So I think I might ink that up. And I think I'll do that in Night of Navy on a bit of basic white. Let's bring in, we have some scrap basic white here. So I'll use my Night of Navy. It's the first time, Sharon, you've ever seen me live. Well, welcome. And this is actually going to be my regular live time. Let your dreams set sail. This is actually going to be my regular live time. So make a note of what time it is, so you can join me each Thursday. I mean, for you, let me see. So Sharon said that she's from New York. So for you, it's actually Wednesday there. So each Wednesday at this time is when you will find me. So that's a 1 3/4 inch punch. And then, of course, we may as well keep going with our colour scheme, because I have some scraps here. So we'll do 1 3/4. We will do a 2-inch one, and we will do a 2 1/4 inch one. Now, I know that we don't have these punches available anymore. So when it comes to, I mean, this might be too big and I may not want to use all these because it may end up covering up too much of what we've got there. But, although, no, that looks quite good. Look at that. How awesome does that look? All right. So you can use your layering circle dies. So don't think that you can't do that. You can use your layering circle dies. I just use the punches because the punches are just so easy to use. So I'm now going to, just with that, I'm going to line those two up just with liquid glue. I'm going to pop some dimensionals on this one, and you're going to say, wow, that's a thick card. And yes, it is, but it may be a card that maybe you're sending to, like, maybe you're handing to someone in person. Or my attitude is, if I'm going to pay extra for a bulky card, I may as well bulk it right up. Okay. For us here in Australia, we just have a large letter size. Okay. Is there anything I can use? You know what? I'm going to use a little bit of our linen thread. I'm going to pop a little bit of Seal Plus on the back there. I'm going to use some linen thread. I changed my mind there. And just, because this will look a little bit like rope, and will add to that beachy sort of theme. So this is a really good way of just embellishing a card without really taking a great deal of effort. So you just stick it into your Seal Plus at the back. And some people like to twist it in their hands and then pop it on. I need another little bit coming out through there. I just do it like this because that way I can actually put it where I want it to be. Right there, like that. Okay. Scissors, which are Lord knows where. Scissors. They are here somewhere. They have to be. There they are. Is everyone else's craft desk like mine? I can never find anything. Okay. And then I'm going to pop some liquid glue on there again. And we will pop that just there like that. And then, of course, we will grab a bit of white and we will do the inside of our card now. So I'll just trim that down to the right size. And I think what I'll do on the inside is just a little seam just on the corner. I always like to bring the front of the card to the inside of the card. So I always like to, whatever I've got out on the front, I like to bring in, whoops, and that's moved. But once my liquid glue dries, it will stay there. I always like to bring some of the inside of the card, the front of the card to the inside of the card. So I think what we'll do is we'll use that sandy stamp, which is this one here, and we will ink that up in our crumb cake. And once again, I'm going to use the soft suede so that I get a bit of a darker look just on that sandy piece. So just with your sponge dauber along that top part. I'm just going to stamp that down there like that. Okay. Then with our little sandy dots, we'll use our crumb cake again. And just pop some sand around. Then, of course, that cute little grassy stamp. This time I think I'll just do soft suede because I think it will look all right with soft suede. We might actually do it down here. Look at that. And then, of course, our watery scene. We'll use our balmy blue. And we will just stamp that there. And that's all I'm going to do for the inside of the card because I think that just brings some of the front of the card to the inside of the card. Yes, well, I mean, I'm now back from holidays. Everyone's like, oh, my God, I'm so glad you're back from holidays. It's really nice to be back too, I can tell you. It's lovely to get back into my craft room and get crafting. So we'll pop that on the inside. And then I wonder whether I do. I have my sea glass shapes here. All right, so, and that's still not wanting to glue down there. But anyway, I've got these gorgeous faux sea glass shapes. So I'm just going to grab some of those and I'm just going to pop them just in here. A couple of little pieces here. Some down here, just randomly around. And it just gives that gorgeous look. Like there's a few sea glassy shapes hanging around. So what do you think? Do you think this will be something that you might like to oh, there's dimensionals on the back there. I was wondering why in the world that was sticking to my desk. Do you think this might be something that you may think goes on your wish list? I could imagine we could do this. We could actually, as I said, if you've got the beautiful lighthouse, you could pop a lighthouse just off to the side here. If you've got the gorgeous sea one that has the boats, like even this boat might be a little bit too big for it, I think. Yeah, it's a bit too big for it. Although it could be quite near. So it could be a boat that's quite near. But gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful set. So as I said, it's brand new. I've actually got the link for it in the show more box down below, and I've actually got the link in the description of the Facebook description if you're over on Facebook. So please, as I said, if you're watching this back later on, please make sure you give me the thumbs up. Please make sure you comment. Even if you're watching back later on, I always love to chat with crafty people. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll just run through those things that I have happening at the moment. So once again, we have Celebration happening and a brand new catalogue has gone live. So any of the products that are in these, there's some products, and I want to tell you, there is some products that aren't available at the moment. We're waiting on a global shipping container, and when those products are in, I will let you know. But at this stage, it's looking like they were expected in for this week for the launch of the catalog, and sadly, they didn't arrive. There's still many, many things, and as you can see, all of the things that I'm using right now are available to purchase. So I'm not using anything that's not available to purchase online. So anything that I'm using in any of my videos in this next couple of weeks, you can definitely purchase online. So as I said, it is a great time to buy, a great time to join. You would make it too. You love the stamp set, Matthew? I know, it's gorgeous. So, of course, with Celebration comes the awesome joining special. So you get 2 free stamp sets on top of choosing $235 worth of product, and you only pay $169. You do not have to sell. You do not have to do videos. You do not have to demonstrate. You don't have to hold parties. You can wholly and solely join just to enjoy a discount. They're what I call my happy shoppers. And I can tell you probably 85% of my team are happy shoppers. And we are an awesome bunch of girls all over Australia. There's over 120 of us now, I think, all over Australia. And we actually have a great crafty community. So we have a Facebook team page that you can be a part of. You will also get the free global creative tutorial bundle every month for free. That is my gift to my team every month for being a part of my team, because I love to inspire and help my team with crafting. You will also get access to my monthly stamps club. You will get access to the video if you're part of my team. And you always get inspired as much as I possibly can with your crafting. I also have my 2-day summer craft retreat. If you wanted to purchase a retreat in a box, then by all means, registration for retreat is closing by the 20th of January. So it needs to be registered and paid for by the 20th of January for me to be able to order all your products in. You can attend in person, or you can get a retreat in a box. A retreat in person is $190, and I'm in the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. I'm about an hour south of the Queensland border. You can fly to Ballinabarum Gateway Airport, which is only 20 minutes away from me. There's lots of accommodation from Ballina, Austinville, Gunnellabar, Lismore for you to stay at. And it will be an awesome 2 days. It's going to be held at the Gunnellabar Workers Sports Club. So we have downstairs, which is a big auditorium, and so we have loads of room, so you'll be able to spread out and socially distance really, really well. So if you're interested, please make sure please make sure that you join in. And I also have my Paper Pumpkin Hope Box Zoom craft party, Thursday the 20th of January at 6:30 p.m. The link is in the description down below for you to actually register. It costs $50 to attend this class. You get the Hope Paper Pumpkin box with your $50, and you'll also get a roll of gold shimmer ribbon and access to the 2-hour class that we'll be doing. It makes 9 cards, so and it's done via a Zoom call, so it will be a great fun thing to be a part of. All right, so if you have any questions about anything that I do, if you love this gorgeous stamp set, then please by all means jump on over to my website, and you will see stampingwithdonnag.com. You'll see down in the bottom of the screen stampingwithdonnag.com. If you go over to my website, you will be able to access absolutely everything that I do. So once again, thank you very much for spending a little bit of time with me this morning. It's been awesome crafting with you all, and I don't know whether I'll be live tomorrow. I may or I may not. I don't know. But anyway, until next time, everybody, have a lovely day and enjoy some crafting sometime. Okay, thank you. Bye.